clothing.
Hi.
What's up?
What's up, motherfuckers? It's the 24th of life. And isn't it even the 24th? I've said it 6 times. I don't even think that's today's date.
It's the 24th of life.
Yeah.
We took a break. 25th of life.
Hi, I'm off.
Yeah. You don't even know. When was the last time we did a podcast? We took a break.
Like before Christmas, maybe.
Was it really? Mm-hmm. Prost.
Prost.
Did I say it right?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
I mean, a lot of
eye contact, motherfucker.
Maybe that's been my problem.
Yeah. Don't fuck it up.
Yeah, since before Christmas time.
Yeah. Sometimes we just gotta take a little mental break.
Yeah.
Life gets a little hectic.
Oh, it's so crazy.
Yeah. Mine's not really, except for I fucked my arms up.
Yeah.
I have. If you've ever had hurt wrists, like whenever this extension, like we imagine putting like your palm down on the ground.
Yeah.
It causes extreme pain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, ow.
Yeah,
that
man.
hurt.
Yeah, I had it. Yeah, it was crazy. And I used my wrist. I pushed down on people all day. So like my life has sucked balls for like a month or two. It's probably
Still with the drop table?
Yeah, it's awful.
Yeah,
well, not now. I've been doing a lot of shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, apparently I have what's it called? Tendinitis in my ECU, which I said earlier when we weren't recording is extensor. This word.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, ulnaris.
Ulnaris.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that shit hurts.
We're professionals.
Yeah, I actually know it, but for some reason I can't think of it right now. But I had like this really crazy wrist pain right at the base of my pinky.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have it on both sides, but
bless.
Yeah, I took your advice last podcast.
Butter knife it.
Yeah. Because like you worked on my forearms, and they felt. I was like, whoa, noticeably better. I mean, for like 5 minutes, I was like, it still hurt, but I was like, oh shit.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, I can move. It's a little bit better. So I was like, fuck it. I can find the spots. You know what I mean? I can feel them, but like, I don't have massage skills. So like I took your advice. And
and it's hard doing. I mean, you can like self-release too, but it's not the same.
It doesn't feel as good. Yeah. But I was more just like for functionality. So I have like, for some reason I have one grandma butter knife.
Got it.
Like it's made out of like the hardest steel ever. You know what I mean? Like it can cut through ice and just got a big fat, it's around here somewhere. I keep it near me at all times.
Yeah. Bam. Oh, that is a good grandma butter knife.
It's got like a big ass fat handle.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Nice rounded edge.
Yeah. So I was using the handle for it.
Yeah.
And I would just kind of like, what's that technique called?
Scraping.
Scraping. Yeah. I was doing muscle scraping. Sorry.
Yeah.
I was doing muscle scraping on the trigger points or the damage spots and the insertions and stuff like that. And when I first started doing it, if you're going to do this at home, I suggest you do it. But my forearm, the muscles that I was working through, I was scraping, blew the fuck up. Like it turned literally purple. Like it looked like someone just like beat the shit out of me with a baseball bat.
Yeah. The speckling is called petechiae.
Yeah, and it was everywhere. I was doing it almost nonstop. Like I just kept working it out, and eventually it was starting to get a little bit better every day or every week, and then it stopped turning purple. Yeah, but I kept doing it, and then I got. Oh man, I don't even know if I can describe it. I don't know if you ever seen like the forearm.
Oh yeah.
You stick your fingers in and you stretch them out like fancy ass rubber bands.
Yeah.
I don't have it.
I think you left it in the kitchen.
Oh yeah, I was using it when you came in. Yeah, so I started. There's like 3 levels of that: easy, medium, and hard. And I got the easy one on, and I couldn't. The pinky finger muscle.
Like, oh.
Yeah, the one I told you was like jacked up. I couldn't even do it, but now I can do like the medium one pretty good.
Nice.
Yeah, and I got like this thing. Comes
another
with,
squeeze.
Yeah, so you do like a squeeze as opposed to like a finger spreader outer.
Yeah.
So I did that. So if you haven't done that and you're having wrist problems or elbow problems, do it.
Message us. We'll explain those techniques again.
Yeah, for sure. But if you just type it in like forearm strengthening, you'll see these little, they're all crazy color. You stick your fingers in the holes and you spread them out.
Stick your finger in it.
Stick your finger in it and spread it out. I've told you finger is like,
I know. That's why it's funny. Finger.
Yeah, sorry. That just came out like maybe like a year ago we did a podcast where I was like making fun of myself because like I know I have a Southern accent, but I try to say the words correctly.
Yeah.
And finger, as you just heard, comes out as finger sometimes. I know it's not F-A-N. Finger. Stick your fingers in that bitch.
It's all that THCV or a fang. It's a vampire.
So yeah, I was doing those 2 rehabs. If some people ask me, so I was doing those 2 rehabs. Sorry, I haven't done a podcast in a minute.
Hi.
Yeah, so I've been doing.
We're back,
motherfucker.
Wow. Words.
But yeah, that's what I was. So if you see me, I've been doing. Fuck. I gotta get all the cusses out. So I was doing those two things, and then I have like, this is gonna be hard to describe unless you're watching it.
Yeah.
Okay,
I can describe that.
Yeah.
It looks like a Christmas ornament without the hook.
It's true.
And it's 3 pounds, and it's like dented. It looks like a moon.
Yeah. Okay, perfect description.
You're welcome.
Yeah. So I've been holding my fingertips and then doing supination and pronation, which is where you twist it. Sorry, I don't know. There you go.
Okay.
And holding the steady, yeah.
Okay.
Like that, without it coming. So at first I was able to do it like isometrically, meaning where like you don't move anything. Yeah, with the fingertips.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then
and then you've been flipping it.
Yeah.
Oh, sheesh.
Yeah.
All right.
That's my dangerous dog.
That's my dog.
And I've been flipping it and then doing all kinds of twisties and stuff with it. And then for extension and flexion and stuff like that.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. And then I don't know if you got
flexion sucks.
Yeah, if you put your palm up and then you kind of make your thumb go towards like the lateral side.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's got a fancy word. It's called ulnar deviation and radial deviation. I wasn't able to do that. So I wasn't able to wiggle jig. If you're watching the video, I wasn't able to wiggle my wrist at all.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's okay. I wasn't able to do it at all for like a month. And now I could do it pain-free without.
That's just hard.
Yeah,
I mean,
you
lift. I mean, I figured this would be heavy. I mean, I understand 3 pounds, but
yeah, and
my pinky's also like, I'm not touching anything.
Yeah. And I have a 5 pound when I do at work as well.
What?
Yeah,
5 pounds. What's
but this one I could.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I wasn't
like as someone who really loves rehab stuff. Like that's challenging, and to be able to be doing that, good job.
Yeah, and I wasn't able to do it when I first started, especially like figure eights.
Yeah.
Now I have pain. I had painful range of motion, but at least I can do it. You know?
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, and then for my workouts, I have to use like push-up handles. Mm-hmm. So because I can't put my palms flat. And it's kind of weird, like the gripping it. I don't know if you can imagine gripping a handle and like contracting like your forearms, like it's been isometrically or like contracting the muscles without moving my wrist.
Yeah.
It's really been like strengthening around through here. So actually the
bulletproof your wrist.
Yes, that's what I'm doing. Apparently I have little bitch ass wrists, like they're tiny. Like these.
Yeah, I mean, shit, I understand.
Look at these. Like,
I can't fucking go like run into a sprint without me like, oh, my ankle.
Yeah, so that's how I am, but with my tiny forearms.
Yeah, I have little wrists too.
Yeah, so I
got big hands and tiny wrists.
tiny little wrists.
Tiny little wrists.
So my dainty wrists have caught up to me. And I'm also been a bad patient because I always do prehab. Like, so I don't get a problem like with my wrists and forearms and elbows. I've been doing prehab for years. Because my forearms started getting fucked up like the first year I was in practice.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
what about in school? I feel like that's when I hurt myself or felt injury like pain.
Not me, man, because like it may be different because you guys did a lot of massages.
Yeah.
See, in school it's weird. Like you barely adjust anybody.
Oh, okay.
They're like,
so
you can't
your
adjust
clinical
anyone.
is kind of like right towards the end or after you get licensed.
Yeah, and it's not even that much hands-on experience. It's not
Except
as much
with your students or your classmates that are like, I'll adjust your neck.
Yeah,
you're like, oh, please don't.
Yeah, the worst is at a bar with your buddy, and you're like, hey, I just learned this move. Let me show you. I'm kind of drunk. Yeah, so it's a bad patience. Like all the stuff I tell people, I did it. Like all the stuff I get mad at with patients, I
want to do the other side. I feel my forearm activated, and on my left side's feeling like a bitch ass. Yeah.
So like instead, I stopped. I was like, oh, my wrists are doing so good. I don't even need to do this prehab anymore. And that's like the patient in me coming out. Like,
oh, I'm better. I don't need to continue doing my rehab.
Yeah. No, this was prehab. This was like, so I don't get pain. And then, which is which is what I preach to patients is like, why get pain? Like, why get fucked up? Like, just do all this stuff so you have like an awesome life. So you don't have to go through like a health challenge.
Yeah.
And I was like, nah, I'm good. I'm not going to do it. And it's just this stuff right here. Yeah. It's nothing hard. Plus, the vibration. I like the vibration into my joints. So I just stopped doing all that and it started getting worse. And I was like, oh, I'm having some wrist pain. I was like, oh, fuck it. It'll be better next week. It's just like a patient,
and it's
man.
a lie you tell yourself and you tell the world. It will not be, if it's pain, it's not going to get better. You got to do something about it.
Yeah. So I was doing that. Like I was like, fuck it, it'll be better. And while I was, I don't want to say criticizing, chastising or trying to lead people to not do that at work. So I was like, I'm not being a hypocrite, but like I fucked up.
Yeah.
I goofed up.
Now you know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I already knew. That's the bad part. Like I know if I stop doing this, but in my head I was like, they're so good.
It's
like,
so good.
I don't got 5 minutes to do this rehab. They're totally
I am so busy. I cannot.
Yeah. I'm like, let me watch another episode of Sopranos instead. So I thought it was funny that I was doing the thing, I was actively acting like a stupid patient, and then actively like, hey, not stupid patient, but hey, stubborn patient. Why don't we work on this?
Why don't we do what we know better?
Yeah. So that was a thing.
Bless.
You're about to go to Vegas.
Yeah, we are. It should be a good time. I don't know why I have weird feelings about it.
Is it because you're sharing a room?
No.
Okay. Because that can be weird depending on like your...
No, I know who I'm sharing a room with, and they're great. They're equally respectful and quiet and space. Yeah.
At least you'll probably have... There's probably 100% chance you'll have 2 separate beds.
Oh, absolutely.
As opposed to...
Unlike when I shared a room with Amy.
Unlike when I was in charge of booking the room and I was like totally fucked it up. So like we went on a trip as a group and I got all the hotel room. I usually don't do this particular task. No. And I did this task. I did it. I booked rooms and then I done did it. And so her and someone else that we worked with were like bunking together in like the same room or a bungalow or whatever.
Bungalow.
Yeah.
It was a villa.
It was a villa. That's what it was.
Nice.
Yeah, it was. It was way nice. And it only had 1 bed in it. And like the person that came had worked with us for like 2 days. And I was like, hey, you're going to like share a bed with Sarah.
Hey, we're best friends now. Yeah. Give me a second while I rearrange the room and put my crystals out.
That was pretty funny. Like I came in like, and I saw it.
I'm pretty convinced I can. So my hula hoop folds down so it can travel. I'm pretty sure it can fit my suitcase.
Bring it.
I'm definitely going to bring it.
Well, because like anytime anyone sees that, like it's like a, you have to go look at it.
I want to go play with that.
Yeah. Especially if it's dark. Yeah. And you see like every time I remember you were doing it dark, I was just like a moth, like looking at drawn to it like a fire. I was just like, I gotta come check it out.
So I spoke to this fun gal the other day. She's a friend of a friend and was visiting there, and so we're FaceTiming with me, OG friend, and I was like, "Hi, new friend." And
in Vegas?
No, just friends in general.
Oh, okay.
But speaking of moth, so a lot of ladies have been getting moth tattoos.
I have seen it, and bumblebees.
Yeah. So she is a lady who likes other ladies, and she got a lantern. She got a lamp. because
ladies were getting moths.
Yeah, moths. She's like, come here, ladies.
Oh, that's awesome.
I got your lamp.
That's so good.
It's so good.
That is so good.
And it was like a really like pretty lamp. Like it was like the type you would see in like where you'd have to like go and like light it with a fire.
Like it's got oil in it.
But the ones that continuously burn.
Yeah.
Like old London.
Old London light.
Old London light.
That's pretty funny though. That's a good idea.
That was a good one. I was like, touche, madam. Touche.
I think that the tattoo artists, I've been trying to get a tattoo for like 6 months.
No one wants to. Why are they not good at their jobs and like finishing their?
I don't know, man.
I want this. I have money.
Yeah. So like,
okay, cool. No, I'm lazy.
Yeah.
I want to snuggle you, but you're also a distraction.
That's true. I have a lint roller, so you'll be cool.
Yeah. I ain't worried about the fur.
Okay. Yeah. So I paid a deposit at this one place. The guy texted me. Okay. So he was like, I don't know if I told you this. He was like, I went there and he was like, yeah, man, it's going to be dope. I was like, I think so too.
Yeah, it's going to be great.
Yeah. Yeah. And all the ornamental stuff. Like, and I'm super into it. And then he was like, yeah, I'll draw it up. I had an appointment the following Tuesday, like 8 days, or that's not true. 7 days away or whatever. You can't have it 8 days away. I guess you could. Anyways. And then, my brain. And then he was like, yeah, I'll draw it up and make sure you kind of dig it. If you need to, want to change a little bit, we can talk over this next week. And I was like, hell yeah, man, let's do this. So, and then all week, nothing. And then 2 hours before my appointment, nothing. So then I called. I was like, I'm gonna reschedule or cancel because like I haven't gotten anything. Like, you know what I mean? And then I was like, they were like, okay, well he's not here. I'll leave him a note. And I was like,
what do you mean he's not here?
Yeah, I was like, he was supposed to like tattoo me like in 10 minutes. And hey, Chloe, you attacking with love?
I'll be like, I'm an attack baby.
You're an attack baby. And then so about 2 weeks after that day, he texted me. He was like, hey, man, sorry I took so long to get back to you. And he drew the bear. He was like, I just want to make sure you dig it before I do all the other stuff. I was like, yeah, man, it's awesome. Let me know when it's done. Send it to me. Let's do it. And then nothing. And then I texted him 2 times. Text, nothing. And I was just like, man. I mean, maybe he doesn't know how to say like, hey, I don't actually not. Well, no, he does know how to do that because he has other things like that. Yeah. So I don't know. He just forgot me.
Wamp.
Yeah, it was during Christmas and New Year's too, like that little stretch. But still, you know what I mean? You could hit me up.
Yeah, it's your job.
Yeah. So now I don't know if I can go get my deposit back because I didn't get anything for it. I just gave money and received nothing.
Oh no!
I didn't even get the tattoo drawn. I just got a piece of it drawn. but I don't know if I can walk in and just be like, I'm going to need that money back.
Like,
or preferably, can you just get them to call me?
Can we do this thing?
Yeah, preferably I like to hand you this other stack of cash and you can just
just do the tattoo.
just do all of it.
I mean, going there in person is never a bad idea.
Yeah, that's what I did the first time. I just avoided all the like, email me.
Like, hi, can we do this?
Yeah, it was kind of weird. Like there's a lady in Atlanta that is awesome. I like her art's awesome. And I emailed her in October and she just emailed me back yesterday. So that's like October,
maybe
November,
the universe
December,
was
January.
like, you want this cool lady from Atlanta?
Yeah, but I'm like, well, I'm going to email you back in another 4 months. You'll respond. Like, I don't know if that's true or not, but like, it's going to take me 17 years to get this fucking tattoo. Unless I just walk in blind and just trust a stranger and be like, just freestyle it.
Just freestyle. No, don't do that.
I'm not.
Don't do
but it seems to be the only way that I can get this nailed down.
It will happen in divine timing.
Yeah, I mean, like I literally paid a deposit, had an appointment, and none of it worked out. And it wasn't my
at least
end.
go obtain your deposit back.
Yeah, right. And be like, I'll give it back to you, and we can
do this in full.
Yeah, like I would love to give you money. I don't know. I'm having. Yeah, those are my tattoo struggles.
Blah blah blah
Blah.
blah 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 blah. I go on the 18th of March to finish up some neck stuff.
Is it going to come out of your shirt?
I think so.
You think so?
Well, she was asking. She's like, "How does Sarah feel about tattoos on her neck?" And I was like, "Oh."
How do you feel about tattoos?
I don't, not even that I don't care for it. I don't love the look of the floating head.
Okay.
Whenever people do like this kind of intense front of the throat. Sometimes it looks really good, especially if it's lower. But from what's already there, I don't think we would do anything right on top of it. So I do think she's thinking like sides of the neck, because we were already kind of thinking about coming to the tops of the shoulders.
Like under traps? That'd be pretty dope.
And coming up, maybe even like up the side and almost like adornment down the back of my neck, because my back tattoo is very on the left. So the center of my spine is still pretty open. So
You should do it.
there's some room for some coolness there.
So basically, you can have a tattoo creeping up your spine and flowing over your traps.
And yeah, to the front.
Or flowing over your traps and up your neck.
Yeah.
I don't think I'd want one on my neck. On my neck.
I mean, you also don't have anything else, so
That's
just
true.
going
That'd be kind of
straight for
weird.
the neck
Yeah,
would
let's
be-
just go straight for a face tattoo.
Yeah. I have a friend that was saying that. She's like, I really want my hands done. But people will be like, no, you don't have anything else. I'm not tattooing your hands. But it's like, do it.
I remember when it was kind of popular for people to get a mustache tattoo.
Oh, yes.
And they did them, which was funny.
A mustache question.
Yeah, pretty funny.
That's that 2000 early mindset coming into fruition.
Is it?
Yeah, because it's like we did that with Sharpies.
Yeah.
And we're like, I'm a fucking adult and I'm going to do what I damn want to.
Yeah.
And now we're adults now with mortgages, so
And
they still got that.
Yeah, but they fade like because they kind of
So fake. Yeah. I know a person who has a lightsaber.
Oh, that's awesome. Like
And then-
if you can't hear, like see, like she's
Oh yeah.
like did like a finger lights. with her finger.
So yeah, on the outside of the index finger as opposed to the inside. I've seen kitty cat,
Yeah.
like little cat whiskers. That one's cute. I would do a whisker versus a mustache.
Yeah. Oh, that mustache is funny, man.
The mustache is funny.
Maybe it's just nostalgic. Maybe I don't know what. Maybe it was early 2000s. I just remember seeing it and going, "Ha, you get a mustache."
Another good one is if you look at your palm and you kind of close your hand a little bit, you'll have like a crease coming from underneath your pinky to probably about mid finger. Imagine a stick person jumping on a trampoline. So like open and close your hand.
Yeah, that's pretty
That
good.
one's a good one.
That's pretty good.
This one wasn't a tattoo, but it was like Sharpie on the nostril. And I'm not good at nose flaring. It will flare, but I can't do it on command. And it was like an opera singer.
Oh, those are funny.
So good.
There's a bunch of TikToks or reels on Instagram, whichever one, like of people.
It's all the
like,
fucking same now.
Yeah, of people like zoomed in on their nose and like
Just
making it
pop,
talk.
pop,
Yeah,
pop.
it's so funny.
Oh yeah, it's like I want to set the world on fire. I want to set the world on fire. And then the nose open.
Another thing,
It's so good.
it is. I don't know if you've seen it. There's another TikTok that just. I mean, they're stupid, but it's like it's a wine opener.
If it's stupid and funny, I'm here for it.
Yeah, and there's a song. I don't remember which song it is, and like a wine.
They're like-
yeah, and it makes it look like a little dancing dude like behind. You can't see the right puppetry doing it.
Yeah,
Dude, that shit makes me laugh every time.
I love it.
And there's not, sorry, talking about TikToks. I don't know if you guys have seen it. It was popular like last week, 2 weeks ago.
Which is an eternity in TikTok.
Yeah,
time.
I don't know. It's like people show like a charcuterie board.
Yeah.
And it's like that lady going, I got a charcuterie board.
Charcuterie board. Is it like the compilation and then it's like,
it's just her saying it really funny. Like,
I've seen one where it has that word etched into a wooden charcuterie board.
Really?
Like it's a shark wooden board and it says whatever she says, charcuterie board.
yeah, it's more just like the...
It's fucking funny. I've seen a few of those, yeah.
Oh, okay. I was going to bring it up. I feel like I need to bring it up. I think I could talk and do it.
Yeah. I think I can do that. And then I'm like, yeah, applesauce time continue to a dog.
Yeah. How do you spell charcuterie?
I talk into my phone for everything.
I can't even say it.
Charcuterie? I don't know. I don't think it's cooterie. I don't think cooter is in there.
Let's try it, guys. Charcuterie board. That is not how you say it.
Just keep saying that. We should just do that for the rest of the podcast. 25 more minutes of charcuterie board.
It just keeps...
Charcuterie.
It just keeps listening to you.
Yeah. Good. Yeah. Listen to me.
Yeah, whatever.
It's almost my birthday. Everyone should listen to me.
Oh, man. You guys are going to be hearing about that until 2 months after charcuterie.
It gives me life, man.
No, it should. I'm just fucking with you. I'm glad. When people get... You know what I really hate? And I just did it, but I was actually just teasing
No, I
you.
know.
I hate when like you're excited about something and then there people want to shit on your
Yeah,
excitement.
fuck that.
It's
I
like-
got a fucking shield up. You can't shit on my shit.
Yeah, I wasn't.
I know.
I was more fucking with you, but I hate when like I don't.
Yeah.
When you're out
They're
with
like,
a group.
oh, why would you even be excited about that? It may not happen.
Yeah, just because you're
Like,
not.
fuck you.
Well, it's just about anything. It's
Yeah.
like, well, just because you're not excited about it, like, why are you fucking shitting on someone else's
Yeah.
excitement? It's like, is your life that miserable that you're like miserable? Like, take some of this misery.
Take it.
Yeah, I don't know. I hate when people do that. I just look at them like, what the fuck? Like,
And I don't know. Like, I feel like this January has been way less like Christmas thrown in your face, and it just feels like a weird continuing of Christmas.
really?
I feel like that was gone.
Okay.
Whether I did something different or just life is different, I don't know. But this
That's
January has been fucking sick.
Yeah.
Like, I love it. Like, the weather has been great. We had fucking snow flurries, and you were only excited because we're Southerners and we don't get snow, but we had flurries.
Yeah, we saw it.
We saw it.
We saw it.
Right out my window. I was like, oh, look, it's not sticking to the ground, but it's there.
The whole world shuts down when yeah. I remember when I was a kid, if it snowed like one flake, the milk.
School's down, milk's gone,
milk
bread
and-
gone, battery's gone.
It's like, how much milk why do you need so much milk?
Like 1 year, electricity goes out, that milk's gonna go bad. You're gonna have yogurt.
Yeah, I just like don't know why. It's like, we need that milk.
We need that.
We need that milk. I get bread, you can eat it, but it goes bad pretty quick.
Yeah.
You figure people will go more for like crappy, like preserved stuff. You know what I mean? Stuff that's gonna last forever.
Yeah, or go for firewood, guys. Go
Yeah.
for a generator.
Yeah, it's true.
Get your generators.
That's true.
Because even though we didn't actually get snow, we get shitty wind, and we have pine trees, and we're like, let's put our entire town's electrical
Electrical.
system.
That sounded like a combination of electricity and crystal. That was kind of cool. Electrical. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
That's what I feel like. I feel like electrical.
January, motherfuckers.
I'm a fucking amplifier. I'm an electrical.
Yeah, man, if you got a job as an amplifier, that would be awesome.
That would be so good.
Is that what you called it that one time? Is that okay? That's what I
Yeah.
thought we talked about.
Like, oh man. So I mentioned that aspect in like a party sense, to be just like an amplifier and to like amp up little groups as they
Yeah.
kind of like,
Yeah.
I've also been reading something about I don't think in historical times they called it a liquor DJ, because I don't know how old the word DJ is.
Liquor?
Yeah.
Okay.
So someone who would be serving the alcohol, but they'd be doing a mixture of wine and water, and they controlled the flow of the drunkenness.
Ah.
So if it got too crazy, you'd start pouring a little bit more water. If it got a little too burp, you'd add more wine.
That's awesome.
I'm kind of going to do that at my birthday, but I'm not fucking pouring you a drink.
Yeah.
I'm going more for like, Madam, may I have another drink?
Yeah.
I'll be like, of course you can.
Yeah. That's like, I've never heard of that. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Because like anytime you go to like a regular party, there's pockets of fucked up people
Yeah,
and not
and it's
fucked up
like-
people.
My friend is already being like gracious enough to like lend their home.
Yeah.
And it's like, this is his everyday furniture. Like, don't be getting super fucked up on people's stuff.
Yeah. There comes an age where that shit's not cool anymore.
Yeah. It's like, and I mean, all the people who are going aren't like that anyways.
It's like,
But
are you
I
puking?
do.
It's like, don't puke in the corner.
Yeah.
Like,
Like
go
that's
ahead.
rule one. You got to puke. You got to take your ass outside of the street.
Yeah. Come on.
I'm like,
respect the sanctuary.
Playing things.
So I don't know if you don't remember Sarah's last, but we were talking about it before the podcast started. I think it was like when you told me, I thought it was one of the coolest shits I've ever heard.
You're like, this is the best thing ever.
Yeah. So again, this is my brain, so I don't know if this is exactly what happened, but you're talking about your friends were coming over.
Yeah.
In lingerie.
Yes.
And
we all got ready together. If you're a girl, you know that is the best part. Is like getting changed, doing your hair, getting some drinks.
Yeah, I was telling the dude version.
Yeah.
You
I
just
know.
come over in lingerie. Everyone's just
We're here.
Yeah, here we are. Look at my stuff.
Bam.
Here's my body.
Here it is.
And then and you guys played chess.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
So, and you play with a real broadsword in lingerie and play chess.
I cut my knife or I cut my cake with the sword.
With a broadsword.
Yeah.
In lingerie.
Yeah.
That's the coolest fucking birthday story I've ever heard.
I got some pictures.
Yeah, but I was like, how are you gonna? In my head, I was like, how's she gonna top that one?
Big 30 Gothic Woodland High Tea Party.
Gothic Woodland High Tea Party.
Yes. So people are coming as woodland creatures.
Oh, that's awesome.
So a friend of mine has already
Does it have
showed
to
me.
be real, or can it be like?
It can be whatever you
can-
want.
like
So like
you-
I said, the host of the whose house is it? He's going to be a Wendigo.
What's that?
It is I'll show you an actual picture, but
Sweet.
forest creature that Wendigo that is in the woods.
Oh, that's cool. It looks like something from.
So he's going to 3D. Let's see. Wendigo is a mythical creature, or evil spirit, which originates in the folklore of the First Nations based around the East Coast forest around Canada.
That shit looks-
Canada.
Canada.
Is the
It looks like
is the Wendigo weakness? What does that mean?
I don't know. What's that
Frozen
guy?
heart, that's sad. Okay,
What's that guy that makes the really cool monsters in his movies? He made Hellboy 2, and he made was it Pan?
Oh, I don't know his
Pan's
name.
Labyrinth. Pan's Labyrinth.
Yes.
That looked like a Pan's Labyrinth like type of monster.
So unless you Google it
Creature.
yourself, he's got some show like kind of a distressed, almost like a deer body, but humanoid. But my friend is going to be wearing like a black dress suit
Okay.
with a Wendigo skull antler mask.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that bucked up stuff you're talking about, like
yeah.
the icon on there. It kind of looks like that.
Yeah, and the 3D print model looks pretty good. He showed me one that was much taller. He's like, I don't know if I want to handle all that. It was
Yeah.
probably like almost 3 feet tall.
Whoa.
And I was like, psh.
So your friends got it was just. I don't know anyone with a 3D printer,
Yeah.
so this seems like futuristic shit. But apparently it's a thing.
It's a thing.
You said it's like $200 for like.
Yeah, you can get some that are, tabletop size.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
You just get the things.
And
You just need a computer.
And you just fucking make stuff.
Yeah.
Like, how do you engineer it? Do you have to?
So it comes with a program. It has a website and you can download the programs.
Okay.
And the computer is smart and it does a wah, 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 wah thing.
Yeah.
He made a rocktopus. So it like the rock on an octopus.
like the wrestler, The Rock.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Mr. Dwayne Johnson
As an octopus.
as an octopus.
That's awesome.
Just the head. It was really good.
But it's like a 3D like big thing. That's crazy.
Yeah, or
man.
it's hand sized. It's probably about the size of that ball with tentacles.
Yeah. I don't even know how this shit works. I mean, I've seen it on YouTube, but
Yeah.
I don't know. For some reason, it's freaking me out. Like, it just prints and like makes stuff.
Yeah.
Dude, that's crazy.
Watch YouTube videos.
Yeah, I've watched it, but they're trying. I don't know. They're working on it. Well, I don't know if it exists yet. Put it that way. I know it's in works on. Actually, they do exist. Sorry about that. Is they for like fake joints?
Oh yeah.
It used to be like one size fits all, or they had like a couple of sizes
now
of
they
the
can
same
take a scan of your bones and make a replica.
copy. Yeah, like a 3D copy of it, and then or print it in 3 or whatever. Make it
Insurance isn't going to pay for it, so hope you have money.
Yeah,
but
they don't. Yeah, there's a place in Noonan that's really good.
Oh, really?
Yeah. A lot of, that's where I heard from. A lot of patients have it done up that way. But yeah, it's pretty wild, man. They take I don't know if it's MRI or like a CAT scan or whatever of like your hip joint or your knee joint, and then the fucked up part instead of just like putting the thing in there, they match it.
If you don't know how joint replacements go, imagine your bone, and then imagine cutting a pizza slice out of that bone, and then they just wedge a metal joint on it, and they're like, "Good luck, hope it fits." I picked it off a shelf.
Yeah, it's crazy. If you don't if you get like a hip replaced, like if you can imagine like your leg bone here that goes into your pelvis, like it sucks up in there. There's it's like a tennis ball. If you're watching, it's like you can see this little ball. It's like this is the leg bone, and this little thing of the ball sticks into your pelvis. They do is they cut it off right here. They cut the bone off. They just so you got to think about it. They cut your leg. They detach the muscles. They saw through the bone.
Yeah.
and disconnect the top part of the hip, or depending on what they're doing. Take that, throw it away, and then if you can imagine like taking like a stick and looking at the top of it, then they drill down in through that, and that's how they put the fake joint on there. And then they attach that in there, and then
they're like,
reattach them. Yeah, it's wild.
And they're like, hey, your anesthesia's wore off. We're gonna go take you to PT now.
Yeah, it's super wild. It's cool that they could do that shit, man. It's super weird.
They're like, I'm gonna need you to move, and you're like.
Yeah, you know, and a lot of times for like knee replacements and stuff, like people are awake. They do like a local anesthesia, which means you can hear and smell it.
Yeah, you bone.
Dude, I do not want to know what it sounds like or smells like to have my bone cut through with a bone saw. Like, I do not need to know that.
Best case scenario, you're already into weird snuff films and you're like, wow, is this self-love?
But I'm not. I don't know. I don't want to know what I smell like when I'm burning. Like, you know, like when fraternity guys.
Cautery,
Yeah, I don't want to know. Like, I don't think it looks cool, but like, that's cool if you got it. But I don't want to know the smell.
You never did a smiley with a lighter?
No. Well, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Other early 2000 shenanigans shit.
Yeah, with the mustaches probably during the same time.
Be like, here's my monster. Like, I'm going to give my bro a smiley. Be like, I'm going to ask you a question. You got a ball sack? Bro.
Yeah, so
you heard of Halo?
You're into Halo, man. What about Call of Duty?
Go fucking teabag you, bro. Fuck you.
Man, teabagging is
funny shit.
It's some fun. It's so I've never been teabagged, but I have teabagged people when I was younger.
Talking about like Halo. I mean, both are funny to me.
No, I'm talking about in real life.
Yeah, both are hilarious.
Yeah. It's not when you get teabagged. Every dude that gets teabagged is real pissed.
And if you like wiener.
Yeah, you think it real.
Probably not mad at it being in your face. It's probably already been asked.
That's true, but I guess even if you were, in this case scenario, if the person was gay, they probably don't want to be passed out and have like just intrusive intrusive ball sack on their face.
Oh yeah, I guess I'm not thinking about being intoxicated and someone like filming it.
Yeah, it's a demeaning thing. It's not like a sexual I want this thing. It's like, oh, this person's passed out.
Wear it as a hat.
Plop. Yeah, just plop it on there and laugh at them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Halo's really funny with that.
Yeah, that's true. You can't do that.
Squat.
Man, my friend used to know this happened to me a lot, and I was not happy. This is like when I was like early 20s. Like I would drink too much or whatever with my buddies and pass out, and I wake up and have like Sharpie drawings all over my whole body. Not maybe not my whole body, like my face or whatever it was exposed. You just wake up and everyone's laughing, and you're like, "Fuck,
dang it!"
You have to go. It takes forever to scrub off like
because you didn't know the things.
What things?
Rubbing or not rubbing? Rubbing alcohol actually will. It
really?
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Rubbing alcohol takes Sharpie off. Mm-hmm. But it's really well. You do rubbing alcohol and then you do like baby oil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like one of those things you go look in the mirror and you're like, there's like a dick on your forehead.
With like lines.
Yeah, it's got like cum going in your eye or whatever. You know what I mean? And with my friend that used to do it a lot, his name's Chris as well. Shout outs to Chris Stevens. He's a cool dude. He's an artist.
So would he do well things or is that where he started?
It would just be great. It would just be like, great art.
Let me at least take a picture of it.
So yeah.
Save it for later. This is good.
Yeah, he's for real. Like he went to Savannah College of Art and Design, like SCAD.
Oh yeah, SCAD. Yeah,
he went to SCAD, and then
I wanted to go there, and I was like, I'm an artist, and I'm like, you know what? I actually hate all these people. I'm sure they're great. I was an asshole at that time in life, so
it happens.
I thought everyone sucked.
Yeah, there's always seasons.
I was like, I'm cool. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with all y'all, but y'all are bitches.
Y'all ain't as cool as me. What's up, Chloe?
Hi.
But what was I talking? Oh yeah, so he got like I don't know what he got.
An art degree. Design.
Yeah, he got a master's in like.
I want to touch your dipstick tail.
He got a master's in like computer art, like Pixar stuff.
Oh yeah.
And hello.
We have real dog snuffy snouts.
Yeah.
ASMR with Chloe ASMR.
But
that'd probably be really nice, especially if you like have recently lost a pet and you're like, I miss the sounds.
Yeah, it is a good sound. I do miss those.
Like, I need that.
Yeah, I miss the Marley sounds. She had like
just all the things.
Yeah, Marley had unique sounds. I miss those. But she is like the dog sounds are like common, which it is cool to hear. But he got like a Pixar degree. That's not what it's called.
Yeah.
And then he works for like a app company or something, like a company that makes apps.
Yeah.
And then like he designs like the three like the game, like you see like a character in the game, like he designs like a 3D model of it.
Hi.
Always like that. So the first one was actually Chloe. The second one was Sarah.
Yeah. I feel like you want to jump off the back of the couch.
She used to do that, but don't do it.
Yeah.
You feel stuck. You can just hang out.
Yeah, you just sit down. Why do we always want animals and children to sit and be still? What is that? Be like, can you stop doing what you're doing?
Well, she's aggressive and like, let me stand on. Hello.
See, I don't have that.
Thanks for sneezing on me. Apparently, sneezing when they play and sneeze, it means like all the stuff they're doing is all play as like a sign of playfulness.
As opposed to like this is real aggression.
Like I'm in your face, like I'm gonna fuck you up, dog.
Yeah.
Like or maybe like when they sneeze like that.
That's good to know.
Yeah, it's so you'll see it happens a lot. Like they sneeze all and it's like, hey, this
You're
is
like cool. I felt that droplet in my mouth.
yeah, but it's like, hey, we're playing. Like this
Yeah.
is play wrestling.
We're friends.
Yeah. So she's doing good. I've been doing good with the dog training. Now I just need to get her socialized to other dogs. Yeah. So when I got Chloe, if you don't know, she's a rescue dog. I've had her for maybe like 2 months now, maybe a little bit longer, maybe a little bit less, but somewhere around in there. That's just November. That's when I got her. Yeah, I got her before Christmas. And she was fucking insane. Like, yeah, I don't think she'd ever been on a leash in her life. You know what I mean? She was like, I don't know if she was neglected, but she was definitely outside neglected. Like she didn't know her name. She wouldn't come. And like, so I took her on a walk and she was like pulling. And like, if a car went by, like she freaked out and like, she was like lashing out at like kids walking by and like adults and dogs and squirrel would come by and like she'd choke herself on the leash. Yeah. You know what I mean?
I just cough and like,
Yeah. Now she's cool. Yeah. Now she's cool. Now we have a I can never say this, loose leash walk experience.
fun.
Yeah. The only time. Yeah. So she doesn't give a shit about anything now, except for bigger dogs and a leash. She can, I thought she was an asshole, but it comes to find out she's just scared of everything.
Oh yeah.
So it's like a thing they do. They're like, this dog's going to fuck me up. So
She does seem like she's got like a bully breed and boxer in her.
Yeah.
Especially like the scaredness.
When I did the apps, the What Is My Dog app.
Yeah.
They exist. I did like 2 of them. They said she was half American Bulldog and half French Bulldog.
Cool.
Yeah, apparently it's a breed. It's called an American French Bulldog. It's
Cute.
It's for people who want a giant fucking French Bulldog.
Yeah.
So that's what I got.
Like, hi, I'm French American.
Yeah.
I don't have an accent.
But that's why her face, she looks like a Boston Terrier, like a French Bulldog, and then her body looks like a big sausage. You know what I mean?
She's a baguette, okay?
All right. Yeah, she's a delicious burrito of a dog. Yeah, and she was super fat when I got her too. She's pretty looking pretty good now.
Yeah, she looks good. She looks normal.
Yeah. If there was like a dog Maxim magazine, I feel like she could be on the cover. She's
She's like, sup? Have you seen me? I got my winter body.
yeah.
I look good.
Yeah. Like her front. Like, she looks like she never works out legs. She only does upper body day. Like she's like that, bro. Like,
Don't mind me.
Yeah. She's like,
I mean, if she works legs too much, she can't sploof.
yeah.
All the legs can't go out.
Yeah. So that's my rescue. It's my first time having a rescue. It's been good. Like at first, like it took about a month for her to like be like calm down.
Yeah.
Meaning like, oh, they're not going to dump me off somewhere else.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Then we started like, she always liked me. You know what I mean? You know, she's a dog, but like about a month in, she was like, I love you.
I love you now.
Yeah. Like she's locked in on me like all the time now.
It's like, I love you.
Yeah. It was kind of like, you know, it sounds stupid, but like, I was like, I'm like, what if I I've never had a rescue dog before. So I was like, what? And she was like, she's 3 or 4.
And she hated you?
Yeah. And I was like, what if she fucking hates me?
like-
I still want to crush my toes.
Yeah, no, I understand.
Yeah, and then,
I figured you'd grab it.
And then, I was like, what if she hates me? But it's not the case. I was like seriously worried about that. Because like then I'm stuck with this dog.
Reasonable fear.
Yeah, I'm stuck with this dog that hates me.
Yeah.
But that's not the case. She's awesome.
I'm really laughing at my socks. I normally don't wear character socks.
Character socks are the best.
But it's got Snoopy.
Yeah, I got moccasins on. They have Baby Yoda on them.
Baby Yodas.
They're also making my feet sweat.
Yeah. It'd be like that.
Yeah.
That's slippers. We're in the South.
Yeah. See,
gets cold.
I'm stepping up my home comfort game. I have slippers.
And you got a robe.
I do have a robe. I wear it from time to time.
Nice.
Yeah. Not as much as you probably do.
Well, you know, not everyone can robe life.
Yeah, that's true. I do wear it now that's been kind of cold.
Yeah.
So I'm like, it's like wearing like a reverse Snuggie.
I have another one.
Do you?
Yeah. It's like a gem tone.
Gemstone or
Gem tone.
Oh, it's
like
a gemstone.
like a gemstone.
It's like bedazzled.
And it's got like a collar of fur. I bought it and it didn't have a tie thing, but it's fine.
Yeah.
I used it at Halloween to be like an outer coat
Oh,
because
nice.
it looks a little bit more dressy. And then how many people had that one was awesome. It's so fun to be like, we match.
Yeah.
Yeah, because my first encounter was a guy in a purple one, and I was like, "Brother, what the fuck's up?" So we had a good time, and we did a little dance, and then the party line moved, and he was like, "All right, gotta go, bye," and then you just keep on walking,
Keep on moving.
keep on moving.
Man, I'm kind of mad at you.
Why?
I'm not really.
That's fair.
That was the wrong, but because you're not going to Reggae Rise Up this next one. I was trying to bum in on your plans. I thought
know.
like I was like, if you had it all planned, I was like, can I just come with you?
Can we go?
So I don't have to
go.
plan. I don't like planning shit. Like the actual art, like the act
You know,
of doing
you
it.
can wook it and just bring nothing. Maybe a toothbrush.
Yeah, that'd be more up my alley.
And just go.
Yeah.
Some people go and they don't even have tickets, and it's like, how are you here? It's like, I walked in. It's like, what the fuck?
I just came in.
Where's it going to be? It's going to be still in Florida?
It's
still in St. Pete?
Yeah, it's in St. Pete. Yeah. I was looking at the lineup and I was like, I want to go.
I mean, we had tickets. We don't know where they are.
What?
We have tickets. We don't know where
to
they are.
this one?
If it was just like we bought tickets and then it's been canceled 7 million times.
Yeah. The next one's in March.
Yeah, we don't have
Anything.
our tickets.
Yeah.
We don't know where they are.
You lost them or they just never gave them to you?
I don't. Maybe both.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm not the ticket holder.
You're like,
I do not mean for Sam to be the more responsible one. I am actively trying.
Yeah.
But I'm not good at actively trying.
Yeah. Hello.
So,
Yeah. So my plan was to just be like, hey, can I just
come?
bum with you guys and figure it out from there? And then you're like, oh, we're not going. I was like, fuck.
Damn it. Yeah.
Now I have to look into it, which I'm not going to do. I already forgot. I already forgot about it since the time I texted you. It's already left my brain.
Just do it.
And I forget.
Bring your dog.
I forget everything. I
have
literally
headphones?
within
She can have headphones. And
Nice. Literally was a week ago or something. I asked you and I have not thought about it since you said no. I was like, fuck it.
Okay, I guess. That's how I feel about the internet stuff.
What did you
I'll
miss
see something that I want. And I'm like, oh, that's cool. Oh, it's on the internet. No, fuck it.
Fuck it.
Fuck it.
You know what I hate is when I get a targeted ad, but it's perfect.
I do want that.
I do want it. And then I'm like, I've never heard of this company, but this fucking floofy thing looks great and I want it. And then I try to go buy it and I check out and it doesn't use PayPal.
Done. I'm not
I don't do. I'm not putting it on my name and I'm not giving you my credit card.
I'm already mad. I got to give you my email.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to get an email from that and I'm going to get an email from PayPal.
Yeah. So if it doesn't do PayPal, I'm like, you lost me. I was going to buy this weird thing.
I have friends who will hey, will you Amazon this to me? So I have a fun party dress.
Yeah, I'll do Amazon, but I'm talking about some random Instagram page where I'm like, they have 10 followers and I'm like, but this thing looks cool.
I really like it.
Yeah. So.
I like the little humanoid, looks more like a spaceman because the head is a light bulb and they're room illuminators.
Oh, that's cool.
They're really cool.
Oh yeah. I've seen those on Instagram. They're
yeah. Or they have stick lights that are about yay-ish and you stick it in a corner. And
those are cool.
Those are really cool.
Oh, speaking of reggae, it just got me thinking about it. My son, who is 8 now, loves. What? Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah, his birthday was in the beginning of the month.
Sheesh.
Yeah. He loves Imagine Dragons.
Yes.
Which is now my guilty pleasure because I hate that I like them. I do. I mean, I listen to them constantly.
Yeah, and you're like, I do know this song.
I do, and I jam out to some of them. Are good, man.
Yeah, you told me he was like, Dad, you do like this. You sing it every time. It's
and I don't want to like Imagine Dragons, but what are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do? I like it.
So yeah, I'm pretty good. I only listen to child appropriate music with them. Mm-hmm. Imagine Dragons they don't cuss, but they're a little emo. Yeah, so they talk about being not living and stuff. Yeah, and his Andre's like, why does this dude like his life? I'm like, I don't know, man. But yeah. Squeeze it, and then you can do twisties. With this. Sorry, I gave her a rehab thing. You do twisties with it. So I hate Imagine. I don't hate Imagine. I love them, but I hate them. I hated them before he made me listen to them constantly because they don't cuss or whatever. So I was just like, I got to change this up. And he didn't want to hear kid music. He wanted I want to hear a band. Yeah. And I was like, okay, hold on. To say stuff you can't hear. That's you know what I mean. It's unfortunate, but it's the way it is.
Yeah, it's how I choose to help you raise this life.
Yeah, so I was trying to think. I was like, what the fuck can we listen to? And I was like, 311.
Oh, yeah.
So then I started playing because 311,
311's good. Sam introduced me to 311.
Yeah, Sam's great.
Yeah.
311, Sam's great. 311's great is what I meant.
They're both great.
They're both great, yeah. I was going to fuck with you because I was like, you don't like Sublime, you might not like 311.
That's fair.
Yeah, because they're the OGs.
That's a reasonable
yeah, they're the OGs of this thing.
Correlation.
Except for 311 rocks.
I don't know why I don't like it. The whole sound just is trash in my ears. I don't like it.
What, 311?
Yeah. No. Sublime. Sorry.
That's wrong.
Come at me out.
I've already came at you.
I know.
It's
like what the fuck? You should like it.
I would literally have bet everything I owned. Of course she likes 311. It might not be your favorite band, but of course she likes not 311. Of course she likes Sublime. But Sublime rock's pretty hard. I forgot. I was like, which my favorite one? Sound System, because I was in 10th grade or some shit when it came out, and I was playing it. It's got Freeze Time and Come Original, that one on there. And Andre was just like, oh, this is so good. So now we get in the car. He's like, Dad, can you play 311? I was like, yes, son.
Yeah.
Yes, I can.
I also have, okay, so I've been negating all music unless it's like Gregorian chants, Viking, and there's a few guilty pleasure sea shanties that I'm just like, I'm going to listen to it again.
Okay.
I get to my brother's house. I had a whole auntie weekend. Saw my sister's kiddos, saw my brother's kiddos. I get to my brother's house. It's late. My niece runs out. She normally does. Because you can see the cars pulling up. She's got Viking braids coming
awesome.
back. She's got one coming down. She's like, Aunt Sarah, Mommy put braids in my hair. And then she is very much a performer. And so she wanted to show me these songs. And as soon as my brother hit play, I was like, bruh.
What was it?
Bruh. Valhalla Calling.
Oh, cool.
And I was like, I've been listening to this on repeat for months.
Yeah. I forgot about the Viking music.
So
I saved it after we talked about it.
She was like doing this whole running the feeling down, like it's a different song, but it's like I can feel it in my veins. And she does this whole scanning her fingers across her arm to her heart, and she does this beating on her
That's
heart.
awesome.
And she's singing these songs, and I'm like, I fucking love you.
Blood is real.
I was like, Christopher, why are we the same person? That's my brother. And it was fucking funny.
I've been into really lo-fi chill music. Like when you came in, that's what was on. Like, I don't know why I'm into it.
Yeah. I like mixing that. So going from Flying Lotus to Animal Collective.
Ooh.
Flying Lotus is really good if you don't know who he is.
You know who I've been getting into that I forgot about?
No.
Hip Abduction. You like Hip Abduction?
I don't think I know that.
Oh, you don't know them? They're weird. They're like alternative. It's a weird.
Or Godspeed You Black Emperor. That's way more drone than it is chill sci-fi. It makes you.
Yeah. I like that. I
Yeah.
like whatever you just did. I was like, I want
that.
I want some of that.
And then he's also in Silver Mount Zion.
What?
The lead singer from Godspeed You Black Emperor is in Silver Mount Zion. And I've seen Silver Mount Zion live, and that was the best experience at that time in life.
Really?
Yeah, it was really good.
That's awesome.
Usually I'm kind of bopping around. I've never been so locked in and hyper focused on sounds emanating from people.
Yeah.
And then just being so present. I felt high. It was awesome.
That is. It's like one of those moments you bookmark in your head.
It's in there.
And you're
and it was in Birmingham. So it was it was super late getting there. I think I slept most of the ride because the show was kind of late. And then the show was you have a building, but it was this building decided to build itself next to a tree, and this little side entrance where you could bar, sit, a lot of cool lights. It was probably 8 feet deep. So super narrow, corridor.
Like a shotgun house or something.
Yeah. Well, the rest of the building was normal-ish building. This was something off to it, but they built a tree.
Yeah.
They built it around a tree.
Oh, wow. It was alive?
So the tree was inside. Yeah.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure it was alive. It didn't seem like it was decaying. I don't think that would have gotten very easily well through.
Did it have a sunroof or something?
I can't remember that piece, and it was nighttime, so I don't all of that wasn't really stuck in my head other than tree, fun Christmas lights. So the entire space is very womb-like, and the ceilings weren't very tall, and it was very narrow, and a bunch of people. And if you listen to the music, so you can only imagine what they look like. They're adorned in a lot of different things.
Yeah.
It was really good. But that was a cool place. And I have no idea where it is. But it's in Birmingham.
It's somewhere in Birmingham.
It's somewhere.
This might be I might have been a little too ahead of you. For you to go here. Did you ever go to a venue in Atlanta? I don't think it's called this anymore. Called the Crystal Palace.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, it was a fucking shit show. It was great.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a tin can. It was maybe at a 10, and it was awful.
Unless it was a cliffhanger, a airplane hangar. But I don't think that was in Atlanta. I think that was in Byron.
It is kind of like an airplane hangar, kind of. I mean, from my memory, but I remember it was made at 10.
Yeah, I've been to a show where it had the big barn fan. But the Tabernacle has that too.
Tabernacle's cool.
The Tabernacle's really cool.
So I worked when I was in 11th grade. I worked at Spencer's Gifts.
Nice.
In the mall, yeah. All I did was fuck with people that bought vibrators. Personal massagers.
Bonk, bonk, bonk.
I mean, I just fuck with dudes.
Yeah.
So I worked there. And then the manager there, I don't know, she was probably 19. I have no idea how she was. I can't remember. I was however old you are in 11th grade. That's how old I was. She was like, hey, you want to go see Limp Bizkit? at the Crystal Palace. I was like, I sure do.
Sure do.
I sure do want to do that because this was in like late 90s when Limp Bizkit was like top of the world.
Yeah.
And
gosh, it's so funny that music was like
rap rock.
Yeah, just all of it.
Yeah, angry white guy rock.
Funny.
Yeah, man.
And but popular.
Yeah, it was
like,
real popular.
Super popular.
Yeah.
Not just with like angsty folk.
Yeah, everybody.
All of them.
Yeah, all the white folks, anyways. They loved it. We loved it. I said
Loved
they.
it.
I said they.
They.
They loved it. And then, but you had to be 21 to get in the Crystal Palace, if I remember correctly.
Did you have a fake ID?
Not at the time. And she was like, how old are you? I was like, I'm in 11th grade. So I said, whatever age.
I'm that age. Yeah.
Yeah, I was 16 or 17, probably, you know, somewhere in there.
Yeah.
She was like, you got to get a fake ID. I was like, yes, I do. Where does one do that? And she was like, I'll take you where I got mine. I was like, thank you.
Cool.
Yeah. So she took me to some flea market.
Thank you, Chaos Woman, for taking my hand and parenting me through this situation.
I like Chaos Women.
Yeah.
Yeah. Apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah. It started then.
What did we call them?
Flair.
Flair.
Women with flair.
Women with flair.
I do like women with flair.
That's fair.
Yeah. No drama. I don't like that part of it. But flary women tend to be drama filled as well.
Are they the chaos?
Or maybe it's me.
Maybe it's you.
Yeah. Maybe they're cool and I'm just like the gasoline on their fucking match. And
Yeah.
like
You should check out your chart, see what's all in there.
yeah, I should.
Do you remember what your moon is?
Not right at the top of my head.
Oh, that's fair.
I did. I Googled it. After you asked me one time, I Googled it. Shit. I can't remember.
Yeah.
And so they showed me to like, it was on Metropolitan Avenue in Atlanta. It's like a really not great part in Atlanta. Like, you know what I mean? So we went to this flea market, like in the middle of the hood.
Yeah.
And, well, I already grew up in hood. It was just hooder than where I lived at.
So it's just like a Rolodex of people's lost cards, and we're like, which one looks like you?
No, check this out. So like they had like a whole thing, and you could pick what state, and you pick it, and
So
they
you McLovin'd it.
yeah,
You like got it. Like
yeah, and they take your picture.
Nice.
And they had a ID maker that I'm sure they stole from somewhere. I don't know how you get a
You're
ID
like,
maker.
you know what? I live in a government building. and
Yeah, so it looked like
I'm
a
gonna
real
change that.
Yeah, so it looked like a real like it was a real fucking ID. That's why it always worked because it was a fucking ID and it had my picture on it. You know what I mean?
You're like, hi.
But it's
I am
weird when
Bob Barberson from Canada.
Yeah. I forgot my fake name.
It's fair.
I can't remember, but it's from Oregon. Because I was like, where the fuck is the farthest away from South Georgia? Fucking Oregon. Because I had never seen an Oregon ID, and I was like, I bet no one of these liquor stores have
These
either.
bitches don't know either.
Yeah. So, but on the back of the ID, it was funny because it said, this is not a real ID, is used for entertainment purposes only. That's what it said on the back. So the guy, you know, it was like $20, whatever. I got the fake ID and he handed it to me, and he was like, flip it over. And I saw that, and I was like, oh, that kind of sucks. He's like, dude, just get some fingernail polish remover, just wipe it on there, it's off. And I was like, you're great, dude. So I went probably with that
Lady.
yeah, I don't actually remember. And so I took it off, and then it wasn't there. And then we went to the circling back to the point of the story. Went back to the tin can, which was like a narrow. If I remember right, it was like it's a shithole. It was like a shotgun style tin building, and it was hot, no air conditioner, and there was like I'll say hundreds. I don't know how many people were there of fucking people jumping as much as they can to Limp Bizkit.
Sweaty people.
Sweaty motherfuckers.
Just like creating this own like moisture and of atmosphere and heat. You're like creating your own sauna.
Yeah.
Of people.
It was not enjoyable.
Probably smelled like
it was not enjoyable.
Red Bull.
Yeah, well, it was just like, you know, that's one of those things I guess I would like to listen. Would like to listen to like if I'm about to go work out or something. But like for like a whole like 2 hours, I was just like, I'm going to go kill somebody. Like this is too much. Yeah, it was too much, man. It was too much anger and angst and people.
Yeah.
Like speaking of amplifiers, like it was like contagious. Everyone was just amplified up.
Yeah. I mean, and that can be the negative. What is it? Mob mentality.
Yeah. The hive mind or whatever.
Yeah. That shit can go south.
Yeah.
That's why bees sting.
Yeah.
They're like, you're doing that. Bah.
The coolest. Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
That's like the coolest. I don't know if it's the coolest. The coolest show I've ever been to was one that saw Slightly Stupid, Pepper, and Revolution, and Stick Figure.
They're all going to be there.
Yeah.
Reggae.
Yeah. I want to see Stick Figure again. They were so good.
Yeah, I like Stick Figure.
Yeah. And I'm sorry, it was a show with all four of them. That was my favorite.
I really like The Movement, but one of my favorite songs by The Movement is not like their sound.
Yeah, I like The Movement too.
Yeah.
My new favorite band is Soulwise. That one I told you about. I don't know why. I listen to that shit I do. I listen to their CD like all the time.
Have you listened to more Treehouse?
Yeah. After I couldn't remember the name of it. I was like, shit, what was the name of it? I couldn't even like look it up because I was like, I need to listen to it again.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're going to be at Reggae Rise Up or not.
I don't think so. They usually do their own thing. They stay kind of around South Carolina and Tennessee and
yeah.
They've been to Atlanta, but they stayed like a little chunk above us, and then they go out west.
I was talking, so like Andre, right? My
Yeah.
kid, I call stuff CDs. I can't get that out of my head.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, this is a good CD. That's I love that CD instead of like album.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the CDs don't exist anymore. Like really, like I haven't bought a CD. I have no idea what the last CD I purchased was.
Myself purchasing, I don't think I've ever, unless it was like an EP at a show.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like I don't
Yeah.
know the last time, but I mean, just from the era I grew up, like that's it's a CD, right?
Yeah.
So Andre, my kiddo, I'm like, hey man, this CD's awesome. He's like, Dad, what's CD? You keep calling it that.
What is that?
I'm like, these songs that are grouped together. He's like, you mean playlists, Dad? I'm like, I was like,
Okay,
no,
Mr. Internet Age boy.
Yeah, and I was like, no, playlists like you can make, like you could switch around to whatever you want. I was like, but kinda. I was like, a CD is like, the real word is album. It's like they came out with
Yeah.
all these songs at one time, and then once you listen to them in this order,
What does CD stand for?
compact disc.
Oh, okay.
Ha! Look at that.
Hop. I was thinking too hard. I was like, something digital.
Yeah.
And I was like, no.
Were you around? I know you're around, but were you doing stuff when like Napster and LimeWire was a thing?
Was I doing it?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Do I have friends that that did it? Yeah.
okay.
I knew what it was, and I knew people. I don't know how to download music.
Yeah, but it was great. That
I
was
didn't
that
have
first.
I didn't really have internet. Like
Yeah.
we had a computer, but we didn't have home internet. I don't think.
Oh, really? Dude, you remember people used to have computer rooms?
Yeah.
And like a printer and shit?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck are you printing? Like, what were we printing?
MapQuest eventually.
I guess so. I don't know anyone with a printer. It's like, hey, let me go in my computer room.
I know people who have scanners, and they're like, I'm going to scan from my phone, and then they have this little thing, and be like, "Bing."
Well, Apple phones have a built-in scanner. Like
That's what I'm talking. No. Like you can take a picture of a document from your phone, and it'll send it to this other little desktop thing, and it will print that out.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. Huh. But yeah, everyone had like a fucking printer. Let me go in the computer room.
Got a computer. Mom, get off the phone.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck I don't know what the fuck I was printing so much of.
I don't know, but it had the fun paper.
So
that
right,
had the
holes.
Yeah.
Remember that? Yeah, you get to rip it off. That was the best part, man. You could like, I remember that was when I was a
Yeah,
little
that's
kid.
all accordion, and it has things. It's like, who came up with that?
Yeah, the paper that's all together. I remember when I was a kid, you could make like banners, like "Happy Birthday" was all like a thing.
I just made Sam a happy birthday.
Yeah,
Have I told you about the John Mulaney like bit?
I don't know.
Anywho, comes out. He's like, wow, that's a great energy. I'm going to need you guys to keep that up. We've all gone too big too quick. And he's like, we've all made a happy birthday sign. And we're like, big ass H, followed by big ass A. And then you're like, oh no, how are we going to do a P with a high hump, and then another one with a low hump, kind of like a sidecar situation. And then there's no room for the Y. So we'll just make a little curly Y because block letters and or cursive go good together. And it's like, then you forget the whole lesson. You go big ass B. So I made that poster for his birthday.
Oh, that's all. Did he get it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's all.
I spent all day making it.
No, did he get the joke?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay,
yeah,
no.
absolutely.
Not like, did you give it to
Are
him?
you kidding? That's the whole thing. You don't think I repeat every single word of
No.
any comedian that I know?
Like as soon as you hand it to him, the bit starts. You start saying it. Like here
And
you
I was
go.
like, here you go. Big ass B.
Yeah.
That's the best part.
That is the best part. I haven't seen a new comedy show in a minute.
Who just had one? Jim Jeffries has a new one out. It's a little, I mean, he's still raunchy and he still yells, but like he's not a baby anymore. Like
Yeah.
his child isn't a baby. So it's like your material's a little different, you know?
Yeah.
It's hard to come up with all these like crazy stories when you're like, I haven't been doing shit. I got a 2-year-old.
Yeah.
So his content has changed, and then some of it's all COVID shit, and then you're like, oh, I'm fucking done with that.
You know what? I don't want to. I mean,
Like comedians out there, we love you. Don't bring it up.
yeah,
Just
that's something.
negate it from our history.
Yeah,
Fuck that shit.
There's enough of it. Like I don't want to
There's
hear
enough.
it.
We're done.
Like I need like some escapism.
it.
Yeah, I need some escapism. Like don't.
Arcade 81.
What?
Sorry.
What is
Archive 81.
What's that?
A show, an 8-part series.
On what app?
It's in Netflix.
Okay.
Nope. Yes.
What's it? I don't know what you're talking
Yeah, on
about.
Netflix.
What is it? I don't know.
Someone is hired to start doing like digital restoration on old cassettes, talking about older material.
Oh yeah, it was like a scary. It's like a ghost.
It's kind of scary. Yeah, it's good though. It's more time dimensional occulty.
Yeah, I've heard that.
stuff.
I've heard it's cool.
It's good.
Yeah, I have heard that's good.
Yeah, I finished that last night.
Did you ever watch Cowboy? Did you ever
Cowboy
watch
Bebop.
Bebop.
Yeah, we started
Bebop.
it.
Oh, so the cartoon's cool. I used to watch that cartoon when I was younger.
Yeah,
And
so
then the show.
I watched the first episode of both the cartoon and
Yeah,
the live action.
It's pretty good.
It's pretty funny.
Yeah, it's like a cowboy noir, like futuristic cowboy noir scenario.
It took me a second to realize it was because I watched the original or the live action one first. I wasn't expecting outer space.
Yeah, it's outer space and like spaceships, but like most things are like the Wild West.
Yeah.
Kinda.
Kinda.
You know what I mean? So it's like new. It's weird.
But also, it's still anime style.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, it's cool. Like they're bounty hunters and go fuck up shit.
Yeah.
It's, I don't want to ruin it if you've never seen Cat. Yeah. And then what's the other show? The Witcher 2 season 2 came out. Did you watch that?
I started watching the season 2 without finishing season 1.
Oh, good.
I was like,
Season 1's okay, but season 2 is way better.
yeah, that's why I figured. I was like, because I started season 1 and I was like, if you didn't catch my interest with all of the things that were on that show.
It does have
everything I love.
It has the most ladies, one of their favorite dudes with his shirt off all the time.
Yeah, it's Superman.
Yeah. He does, like, he did a good job of, like, when he was crafting his shape.
Yeah.
He looks like fucking Superman. Yeah. Like, he made, you know what I mean? Like, he made
like
his chest and back are huge.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, and he's got, like, comes down to a V.
The V shape.
Yeah, he looks like Superman. You know what I mean?
He looks better with white long hair and covered in dirt.
Yeah, you know, when I see him now, I don't think Superman. I think Geralt.
Yeah.
That's the guy's name. I'm always like, that's Geralt.
That's Geralt. That's Super Geralt.
That's Super Geralt.
Yup.
So that show's wild, man. It has I don't know if you know about the like what's going on. It's kind of, if you don't know the books, I don't think they did a great job of like telling you what was happening.
Yeah.
Did you watch season 2?
I don't think I finished it.
Oh, I don't want to tell you that.
Yeah.
But basically the overall lore of the whole show is like, they call them, there's different spheres, which are dimensions or planets. I can't remember if it's a dimension or a planet. I can't remember.
Yeah, it's fair.
Like it all might be happening on Earth, but like different dimensions or variations of Earth, or I can't remember.
Yeah.
So those are the spheres, and they have these events in time called convergence, where like the dimensions come together, and then like they cross pollinate. Like
some people
stuff.
call it deja vu.
Yeah, where like like these monsters exist on this version, but not here. But then they cross over, and there's elves and all kinds of crazy shit.
Yeah, I got like half to the season, but
yeah, it's good though. It's super good.
Yeah,
I like that one a lot. And then there's another show. It's got Danny McBride in it, which I love that guy. He was in Eastbound and Down. With
the curly hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So a lot of people either love him or hate him. He's like real dark.
Dude, he's fucking funny.
I think his comedy.
He's hilarious.
Yeah.
Dude, Eastbound and Down, that was a fucking show.
Yeah.
That was a good show.
Yeah, that's a good show.
I can definitely feel that I'm almost 30. My hips hurt.
I gotta move. Especially you're 40, your wrists fucking die.
Like, don't mind me as I'm rehabbing.
I did that to myself.
You're rehabbing. And
I did that to myself, though.
Readjust my life.
Yeah. What was I just talking about? What show?
Eastbound and Down.
Oh,
and then the thing that he's in there.
Yeah. There's another. He's got like 4 HBO shows. But another one he's got is fairly new. It's called.
Does he have a mullet?
No, he's got like the curls going like his fro.
Yeah. Okay.
It's called The Righteous Gemstones.
Oh, fun. Okay.
Yeah, it's super good. It's on season 2 now. So it's about like this like super evangelical family that has like a mega church.
Cool.
So they're like millionaires, and so they have a mega church, and like so their whole family is fucked up, but it's like that family.
Yeah.
And it's like
gold. Just hilarious.
It's just dark and hilarious, and like you've got evangelical stuff going on in it. Like it's super funny.
That sounds like something I'd enjoy laughing at.
Yeah. So if you watch it, the first season's good, and the second season they done ramped it up. They done ramped up the funny.
They done did it.
Yeah, no, the first season's good. Don't get me wrong. I liked it, but I'm like on episode 4 of the new season or whatever. I'm like, wow, this is like the funniest shit.
Do you need to watch season 1 to get season 2?
No.
Cool.
But except for character development. But besides that, yeah.
You figure it out.
Yeah. And then another show, while we're talking about shows, guys, is it's on HBO Max. It's called The Peacemaker. You should watch it. So if it's got John Cena in it, it's like one of his characters from Suicide Squad.
Oh, okay.
Called The Peacemaker.
Yeah.
So he's like a C-ranked.
Like, why isn't Batista as famous as John Cena right now?
I don't know. Maybe it's because of this show. I don't know. But whenever
in general, like Batista's always getting the bad guy, where John Cena's the good guy, and it's like, you guys leave Batista alone. He is a nice gentleman. Just because he's got dark eyes and dark eyebrows, and he does kind of look like
he's got a squish face.
He's
a bulldog.
Yeah.
Or he's like, I'm gonna fuck you up.
It's like I smile and I almost look more scary.
Yeah. Shit, what was I talking about?
I don't know.
I don't
Derailed. Peacemaker.
Oh yeah. So it's a character in the second Suicide Squad movie, and now he has his own show, and it's fucking funny.
Cool.
I thought it was just gonna be like kind of dumb, but man, it's like Rick and Morty.
Oh yeah.
Style funny. It's just so good.
I like that.
Yeah, you should definitely watch that show. I was watching. I was like, I can't stop laughing. Like this shit's so good. Yeah, and they fuck shit. They fuck people up too. You know, it's like these shows. Yeah, are pretty dark.
Yes,
they go dark with it, but this one's dark and funny. So
like Deadpool.
Yeah,
or less crude.
More crude.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
More crude than Deadpool?
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah. Because it's a TV show. Like they just go. They don't care. Yeah, they don't care.
If SVU can be on the TV for this long, they don't care.
Yeah.
SVU's intense.
Is it?
Just their subject matter, what they can, just the things that they super nonchalantly say.
Like what?
I don't know. I've never seen an episode. John Mulaney's got another fun thing. Especially, he talks a lot about like Ice Cube's character.
Yeah.
Because
Ice-T.
Ice-T.
Yeah.
Sorry. They're both real people.
Yeah. He's been on the show for like 20 years.
I know.
Yeah.
He talks about one where like the whole bit's just like, you mean to tell me this dude gets off on little girls with pigtails? And he's like, yeah, Ice, he's a pedophile. You work in the sex crimes division. You should probably not be shocked by that.
I'm shocked that Ice-T is now has been syndicated on CBS or whatever for like 20 years.
He can't be on there, or he's just been on there?
No, he's been on there. Okay. I'm surprised because like his songs are all like some of the original gangsterish shit I've ever heard in my life.
Zero cancel culture on him.
Yeah, right. Like go back and go back and listen. Go back and listen to Colors. I'm gonna find it. The words of Colors, or was it 6 a.m? That's probably a better one. 3 a.m. or 6 a.m?
I was a little too young to be getting that.
Yeah, man. I should not have.
That rowdy.
6.
You're like, I shouldn't have been there either, but here we are.
Yeah, here we are. 6 in the morning.
That's not your toy, even though it looks like a little hat.
Lyrics. I know we can't play it though. Like, I don't even know if I could read it. I don't know if I want to read it.
Word.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know what it's. I mean, I don't remember the song. It's like, where's some of the bad shit? But
it's like learning a new language. What are the bad words?
Yeah.
Let me at least cuss you out once.
Yeah. But
even though Germans aren't really, they're not cussy people. Whenever they talk about things, it is a little bit more.
So here's one of the lyrics. I mean, I love Ice-T, by the way. I love 6 a.m. I love Colors. I'm for it. But the dude that wrote this, he was like, she started acting stupid, simply would not quit. Called us all punk pussies, said we weren't shit. Sorry. It's funny saying it like rhythmically like that. As we walked over here, Ho continued to speak. So we beat the bitch down in the goddamn street.
Darn.
Yeah, but just living in the city, a serious task. Bitch don't know what hit her. Well, I'm sorry, but bitch didn't know what hit her, didn't have time to ask. So that guy,
sheesh.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's a good song. I mean, whatever, but it's gangster. But
he made it sound nice in my ears.
Yeah, that dude is syndicated on CBS. Like, I'm just like, whoa. And then now it's like if someone says like anything, they're like, oh, you can't work.
You can't.
You say cancel culture. They get canceled or whatever. I'm like, dude.
You looked at that person funny. We don't like you. You're canceled.
That's another thing. You said Ice Cube. He's the same way. I mean, he's NWA.
Yeah.
I love Ice Cube, like especially musically, but like he's in family movies and stuff.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, like, you know what I mean? Like he's like all these family shows.
You can be a gangster. Just give yourself a little bit of a silly name, and people will be like, oh, Ice Cube.
Yeah.
Ice-T.
I think it's great, but I just like, it's weird because like I didn't think that was a thing. Didn't think that was a thing that could happen anymore.
Yeah.
You know, they kind of got grandfathered in. They're in the old system.
They got grandfathered in.
They're like, we won't cancel you guys.
They're like, they're scarier than us. They'll beat us up.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do write songs about slapping bitches in the streets.
Yeah, if they slap a bitch, sure, they'll slap you.
I knew 6 a.m. has some crazy lyrics. I was like, let me look. I can't remember. But I was like, let me Google those really quick. What time you got to go?
In like a few moments.
A few momitos.
Momitos.
Thanks for joining us back on the podcast.
We're here.
Never 99.
About to go to Vegas.
Not me. She's going to Vegas.
And then I'm gonna birthday party it up.
Woo.
Woo. Bye.